Good morning, everyone. Jellybean here, live and in person from the van. How y'all doing today? All right, so it's I think it's like 8:30. I'm wanting to just lay in bed till 10, but I can't do it. I got to get started. I want to get the electrical system upgraded. Excuse me. It's dry. But again, excuse me. All right. So I want to get the electrical system upgraded. And it's going to take a couple, 3 hours of running around, I'm sure, to get my packages, go to Lowe's, get a outlet, and I don't know what the little box behind the wall is called. I can't think of the name right now. But that for the storage locker where the plug from the inverter is going to go. I forgot. I also need to get some grounding cable. And I'm just going to buy a 10-foot good extension cord, because anything from the inverter has to be plugged in. And then from the inverter, I'm going to wire it, obviously, to the regular plug. So if I just get a regular extension cord, 10 foot, plug in one end, chop the other off, good to go. So we got a bunch of running around to do. I have some phone calls to business to do and all kinds of that fun stuff as well. John from Nomadic Pride is going to come over today, hang out. If I need a hand, give me a hand, which I don't know if I'll need a hand, but nice to have. And that's what we're going to do. So I got to get cleaned up and get this day started. So let's have fun with Jellybean today, upgrading our electrical system. Come on, let's go, right? Woo! Let's get excited, right? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really a Yoo-hoo guy either. But you know what? What the hell? Let's have a little fun today. Let's go. Okay, we are going. I decided to make a... Whoa, man, it didn't even look like there was smoke in the air over at the parking lot. Now I don't think I've ever seen it. I'm going to switch this around for you guys. I don't know how good you can see this, but it's like smoky. I mean, bad. I don't know how well it's showing up on the camera, but like the mountains to the north, I guess, I can barely see it. Wow. Anyways, okay, around to me. The power of great editing tools, right? Or equipment. Wow. Last night the ash, after I talked that really hadn't been any ash falling, it really started to fall last night. Oh, I was getting ready to leave. I'm looking at the area where the smoke had been going, and I'm like, oh, it must have shifted directions. Well, it must have shifted that away, which blows it in this away. Because, wow, in town, well, it is smoky. Well, I'm not in town yet, but you know what I mean. Heading to town, it is smoky. Wow. Man, I hope it rains soon. We got to get these forest fires under control. Man, whole state's, the whole west side of the country is going to burn up. Man, horrible. But passing the popo on the side of the road there. Okay, so I decided to amend my trip. I'm thinking about getting hearing aids, and I heard about this set that Wally World supposedly carries that aren't bad. I'm very skeptical, but I don't like having a problem hearing the people I'm trying to talk to at work. So we are going to go to Wally World first, and at the same time I've been looking for a pair of like polyesterish type sweatpants, and I don't want cotton, but I'm gonna see if they have something for me, you know, something I can wear in the van, outside, whatever, rather than like my work jeans, you know, my work jeans or my hiking pants or things like that, that basically that I don't care about, that are cheap. You know, my hiking pants are like $50 a pair. I have multiple pairs, but I don't want to mess them up. You know, my jeans are, I think, like, I don't know, $35 a pair or something like that. I got multiple pairs. Again, don't want to mess them up. If I can buy a $10 cheap old pair of like house pants, we'll call them, that'll work. It's all right. We will talk to you maybe from the Home Depot. Nah, we won't film at Home Depot. I don't know. Well, I know a lot of people do, but I don't know. Not gonna do it. All right. We'll see you guys after we figure out what we bought. Oh, and then from Wally World, we'll go get all our packages, go to Lowe's, probably get some lunch, and I don't know. We'll talk to you after Wally. Okay, so we went to Wally World. We bought some kind of like house pants that I can wear outdoors, indoors, whatever I want to do. And the hearing aids, they only had like a $300 pair. And I talked to somebody in there, and they didn't really know much about them. And they were $300. So yeah, I'm not going to spend $300. I can't afford $300 today. So maybe we'll wait till they have the cheaper one available. You know, see what happens. But right now, just live with what we live with on a daily basis. But going this way, way longer to go to work. So, okay, we're going to run and get our packages. Wow, that butte that we went up the other day, it's smoky as heck. Wow. See if I can turn this around and you guys see it. Alright, so today is probably going to be a pretty long video, just to let you know. We are going to run up here and get our packages. Then we're going to go to Lowe's and get the outlet and the box for behind the outlet and the cover and that stuff. And then I think that's all the errands I will have to run. I'll get some wire, things like that, and then we will head back to camp, or parking lot camp, and get this stuff done. Oh, we got to get the piece of wood too, right? So I don't know if I want to have them cut it. It'd be much better to have them cut it on the saw than my jigsaw. That jigsaw, I mean, it's not going to make a real nice cut. So I'll probably try to measure it in here. Just measure it a ½ inch long. You know, I mean, if it sticks off the wood 1/4 inch, do I care? No, not really. All right, that's good. What we're going to do until we get back to the parking lot to start this upgrade. Maybe I'll grab something to eat because I am a little hungry. But that's what's good. Day's going to be, guys. Upgrading our electrical system. It's going to be a great day. We live in a van. All right, everybody. Excuse me. So that is basically all the components, except for the inverter. You guys have seen that we are going to put back here. What I did is I got some boards cut. So we're going to run these across like that behind the refrigerator,
and that's where we're going to run the inverter. And when I get the DC to DC charger from, you know, for outside, for shore power or generator or whatever. So obviously there's not a lot of room in here. You're not going to be able to see anything. If I'm in here working, you know what I mean? What are you going to see? That's all you're going to see, right? So I'm going to start working on this. I bought an extension cord to run from the inverter to the wall outlet that I'm going to put in. But the one I got is only 1600 watts. Obviously my inverter is 2000 watts. Heavy duty was only 1800 watts, which I'm sure the heavy duty would have been fine, but it was like 40 bucks. The one I bought was like 25. And I'm thinking, I don't think I'm going to wire that today. I think what I'm going to do is just keep my extension cord I got right now, and we're going to take that extension cord back. I'm going to buy some actual home wiring that's rated over 2000 watts. That way, if I ever did have two air fryers going at the same time, I'd still be good. You know what I mean? And for 25 bucks or whatever I paid for that extension cord just to cut an end off, actually I'd be cutting like it in half. So I think I'm going to take that back tomorrow. So we're probably not going to wire that today. It won't be bad. All I'll have to do is get a plug end, wire, you know, hook the wire to that, plug that into the inverter, and then run that wire to the outlet and wire that up. So I think we're going to hold off on actually using that because I don't want to use that extension cord. So I'm going to get busy. I'll take some pictures as I go so you guys can see my progress. But like I said, even in time lapse or, you know, hyperlapse, whatever, you're not going to see anything. So I mean, probably drive you nuts just to watch, right? But I may just take a little video of different things as we go. But let's get started on our van electrical upgrade. Okay, everybody. Second battery's in. It's cleated down. The inverter, no, it's not upside down. I wanted the terminals coming out this end. Right now, I'm just running an extension cord because I decided I'm going to run house wiring from the inverter to my wall outlet, and we're going to do the wall outlet and the remote at a different day because I'm just kind of tired of being in here. And yeah, got all the batteries linked up together. Wires, you know, is what it is back here with my wiring. Not a lot of room, so you just make it work. So I just have to run a ground from this to the floor, and it'll be done. Wow, he drove by fast with all that dust coming through here. Okay, so anyways, I will show you guys the other side, but we have to still mount the remote, and I'm going to do that the same day that I cut the hole for the outlet because it's getting late already. It took me like 5 hours just to get these parts today. So, all right, let's go in the van. I'll show you what I got. Okay, right now it's a jumbled mess because I've got all kinds of extra parts sitting around that I've got to put away and whatnot, take care of. But here's the inverter remote. For right now, I'm just going to leave it up here to use it. It's going to be behind these totes back here eventually. So, because you have to cut a large hole to mount the bracket, which kind of stinks. But off, on, air lights off, power lights on, we're good to go. So I'm going to ground this and then probably just relax. John's here, we're going to hang out. So inverter is in and it's going to work. All right, everybody, that's a wrap for today. I didn't get as far as I wanted to. Hanging out with John, we're going to have some adult beverages. But I really didn't want to cut up my panel today because I didn't have the wire to run anyways. So that's for a different day. And it's late. I don't want to do the solar panels today either because it's getting late. So if I have time, maybe I'll do that tomorrow, or it's just a project for another day. Right now I've got 300 watts going to the 2 batteries, 200 amp hours. Battery management system for both. They're both self-heating. So we can keep an eye on them from our phone. And I've got the DC to DC charger, but 300 watts will fill that up every day. Didn't get much solar today, and I'm topped off on my the other older battery, and I'm getting there, almost there on the newer one, so the brand new one. So, all right, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing. It helps the channel. And as always, you guys have a great morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And we'll see you tomorrow on Jellybean Outdoors. Say bye, John.
See ya.